Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Angel. If y'all are new here hanging out, y'all, I got some new stuff I had to come share with you. So you know me, I love to find useful functional items. I did grab some items. We're going to be testing them out. I'm going to be showing them to you how they work. If you guys want to grab any of these items, they will all be linked into an Amazon live stream, so you can easily shop everything directly on Amazon just by tapping the pictures. You can add one or all to your cart at one time. Hopefully that's helpful. If you have not subscribed, be sure you do that too, and tap that thumbs up button if y'all like hanging with me and me sharing my honest opinions here with you. So starting out with this first item. So y'all know tackle boxes have been pretty popular. What I did not like about them, because I do have an older version of a tackle box, is that they were plastic. They weren't dishwasher safe. It was more of a headache for me than helping me. But y'all, look at this. I found a wheat straw Snackle box. Y'all, literally, I love the wheat straw material. I'm really like feeling it because it's shatterproof, but it's also dishwasher safe, right? And I don't have to worry about so much plastics. What I do like about this is that this entire thing is dishwasher safe. I have dishwashed it. I have tested that out. It has like flat handles, so if you need to stick it in the bag, it can be super flat. But if you need to use handles, the handles do lift up. So if you're taking the snacks on a picnic or to the pool or somewhere like that, you can just carry and grab and go. Now let's look at the inside of here. You know, you have your little latches there. On the inside, you have all of these compartments. So it's that same Snackle effect, but instead of like each individual items coming out, it's all pre-made. Tons of compartments, which I like, and it's already built in. You have these little circle sections with these containers. You can take these out and just use the section if you want. If you want to take some sauces, some condiments, like some ranch or, you know, whatever, you can pop these right into these little containers, which is nice. So it doesn't get everywhere and they can just fit right in there. So this is heavy duty. This is heavy duty. This is great for either on the go, but you can also serve this at home. You know, if you want to serve a veggie tray or fruit tray, and that way leftovers, you know, if people are coming over and they have leftovers left, you can just literally pop the lid on there and stick it in the fridge. And again, this is dishwasher safe. I put mine on the top rack and they worked well there. And also this tray, because it's wheat straw, you can also put this in the microwave and the freezer. So I just love everything about this. So definitely an upscale from the plastic ones on the market. Okay, y'all, another item I grabbed were these lollipops, okay? But they're not just regular lollipops. If you want to be that mom or that grandma or that auntie that gives your kids candy, but it actually got some health benefits to it, check this out. This is prebiotic fiber pops, okay? So there's only 2 grams of sugar per pop. There's 3 grams of fiber per lollipop. It has some honey in it and prebiotics. So it's a great all-in-one way to really, you know, pretty much be the cool mom or cool dad. But it's like the best of both worlds. It's a win-win for everybody. They get a little treat and they also get something healthy in their bodies. And I know my kids always need fibers. So, and we always do honey too. So it's just a win-win because it's a great way to help with their digestive system without them even knowing it. And to them, they're getting a treat, right? Matter of fact, like when I'm doing my little girl's hair, y'all know hair days can be forever. I'll give her a lollipop because it'll take a minute to eat this, but it's also giving her some fiber, some honey, and prebiotics at the same time. So it's a win-win. This comes with 15 pops. It's made by Beekeeper Naturals. So everything is like organic and really good ingredients too. It's naturally sweetened with honey, so you don't have to worry about that extra sugar, and there's no artificial dyes and color in it. Great little sweet treat for the kiddos and a mom hack. So I also grabbed this little pouch, but look at here. This side is a beautiful floral design, but if you flip it over, the other side is a clear design, which I love clear, so I can find what I'm looking for. And I wanted something that was not just a clear bag, but I wanted something with some print too. So this is something that I got and grabbed, and I'm really liking it. I tested it out. I packed it. You can see it holds quite a bit of stuff. I got it loaded in here. Let me open it up so you can see how big this is. But this is a great little pouch you can put like in your purses, your diaper bags. I have this in my car. If you guys saw my short, I did a car organization, well, reorganization video, how I reorganized it to make it a little bit more functional. And this was one of the bags. You guys can check that short out. I can always link it. It can hold a lot. And then look at here, you got a little section. You see that little pocket? And you can see I got like first aid supplies back there, but it has a little pocket on the inside too. So super functional little bag, which I really appreciate. And I can always see, I love a clear top. Y'all know I love clear items, so I can see right in it and easily grab what I'm looking for. This little pouch is another thing I grabbed. And look, I want to show y'all this too, because this is a new find. This is a cute little mini lint brush. Oh, excuse my nails. I got to do my nails. But anyway, I love sticky paper for lint brushes. And this is a sticky paper lint roller. And you can easily just keep this in your purse or your car. Like I am, I always keep one because sometimes we run out the house and forget to do it. And we'll be like, oh, anybody got a lint brush? And I always have one in our vehicles so that we can roll ourselves and get any lint or dog hair, any of that off. But this is cute. All right, y'all, look, we're going to test this out. You see my pants I have on now? If you look closely, you see all the dog hair, right? So we're going to test this little guy out. I'm going to take this paper off and put on a new sheet. Putting on a new roll of paper. There we go. All right, new roll of paper. Let's see if y'all can see all this dog hair, how well it does. Woo, look at there, one streak. Come on through. I love good tape paper. It just pulls everything off. Yes. Yes, y'all. This is the perfect little mini brush. Y'all see that? All the dog hair gone. Literally on here. If you can see, this is all the dog hair just taken right there. So absolutely perfect. Do recommend this. So another thing I grabbed, I have been looking at this for months. It's called the Any Day Bowl. It's a glass bowl that you can cook things and steam things right in the microwave. And then another cool feature about it, because it has a lid on it, you can also store food in the fridge. So you can cook your food in this, you can serve your food in this, and you can store it in the refrigerator. Plus, put it in the dishwasher, which again makes life so easy. It has this lid that you can twist this up to steam food in. When you want to cook food in the microwave, you can just lift this up, turn the knob up. When you want to store food, you push it down. It's one of those all-in-one glass bowls, so you don't have to worry about cooking in plastic. So healthy and easy to wash. So what we're gonna do, I have ran this through the dishwasher. It did fine. It's also freezer safe too. It says oven safe, but we're gonna test this in the microwave. We're gonna cook some corn on the cob, okay? Because you're supposed to be able to steam, cook, do everything in this one bowl, right in the microwave. I don't have to put water on the stove and boil the water. Usually this takes me about 20 minutes on average to cook on the stove. But we're going to steam it right in here. So I'm going to put a couple pieces of corn, because y'all know when mom life gets busy, sometimes I just don't have that extra hour to cook. I need something quick, especially if I don't want to have to go run and get fast food, but you want something healthy. So this is frozen. I'm going to put in 2 kernels. A lot of times I do 2, 3 at a time, just depending on if I'm eating, the kids are eating. We're just going to try 2 pieces right now. And look, what I'm also showing y'all is I like that on their website, they have a ton of recipes, but they also have a lot of instructions. So if you're not sure how to cook something, they have instructions here. You can put in how many pieces you're cooking. Like here, I'm just going to put 2, and also microwave wattage. You can put in, your microwave wattage, and then it tells you recommended dish to cook it in, which is that's what I have. And it says cook time 4 to 5 minutes. So it has a lot of different recipes. Now this says fresh corn. Mine is frozen, but we're gonna see how it does. If I have to put it on a few more minutes, then I will, because this is saying, fresh. But look at here, they have tons of recipes here too. So we're just going to try it out, and we're going to test it out and see. Going to make sure we lift up the nozzle there so that it can steam right in there. And I'm going to go put this in the microwave for 5 minutes. Okay, y'all. we got the corn out after 5 minutes. Honestly, I had my mittens ready, but it's not too hot for me. I can tote this just fine and it doesn't burn my fingers. But that doesn't mean everybody's tolerance is my tolerance. But it's actually warm. It is not scorching hot because I think I have sensitive hands where my mama can touch stuff and I can't. I'd be like, oh no, I need a mitten. This was 5 minutes. We're going to open this up to see how it did. Okay. It definitely, oh, the corn is hot. It is tender though. That is the key. I'm trying to see how I did on all the sides. Oh, hot, hot. So this one is definitely cooked. And I think this one is too. Let me see. Now I probably could have let it sit in the microwave another minute so that the steam could still just settle. Kernels are tender. I haven't seasoned it with butter and salt and pepper or anything, but I'm just going to taste it to see how hard or soft the kernels is, okay? Just gonna like taste it to see the softness. Oh, it's juicy. Y'all, I haven't put anything on here. Butter, salt, and pepper. Now, granted, I do buy the extra sweet corn on the cob, but it's hot. It's hot, but it's juicy. It's cooked perfect. So you telling me to go from cooking this like 20, 25 minutes on the stove, having to boil the water and watch the kids, and you know, I don't like to leave the stove on when kids are around. I don't even like to leave the room with stove on, even if boiling water. It's just me because we had a pot of water catch on fire when long time ago, and just boiling water. So it's just a thing. I don't walk off with the stove on. So if you're in that situation and you want to be able to cook food and cook healthy food without having to run out and go buy food at a restaurant, this right here, game changer. Game changer, y'all. Game changer. 5 minutes. Frozen corn on the cob. So imagine had I put some more food in here. I could have cooked a couple of things, some more veggies or, you know, a whole meal. But this is, yes. Let me show you what else I picked up. And that is this wheat straw dinnerware set for the kiddos. It comes with so much. First, you have these trays here, which I was looking for some bigger plates for the kids because, you know, the little plates is just not enough to hold everything. I have to end up getting extra things to hold, like their bread and all the extras. So I love how the sizing of these are. You know, you got a big section here, a circle section, smaller sections here. Also great for dips and things like that too. These are wheat straw, so they're shatterproof. Dishwasher safe, which makes life so much easier. And then I got all the same color so that I can start making my drawers, you know, all look the same, but I don't have to worry about what color the kids are getting either. Sometimes when you have girls and boys, you know, everybody wants different colors and stuff, but all one color. Comes with these cups too, which is perfect for kid-sized cups for their hands to grip it and drink from. And they also come with silverware. So you have forks and spoons and little knives that are safe for the kids, of course. And they give you 4 things of silverware too. So you get a lot of silverware. And bowls are also included. And they're stackable bowls, which I like as well. They have little handles on them, which is just great for kids to, you know, have when they're carrying things. And then also if it's a hot bowl, you know, you have the handles. The bowls can fit right in this little section there. And so you have a little tray with a bowl holder. So if you're serving soup or, you know, pasta or something liquidy, yogurt, things like that, they still have the bowl, which is sturdy in here. And you can add all the rest of the items for the meal on the tray. So I think this is a great parent hack, or if you're serving kids a lot, it's great because it's all stackable, it saves space. Plus, you can get so many different color options that it comes in. I just wanted a neutral color. I wanted white, but I didn't want to worry about the staining, you know, so I did get the cream, like khaki colored set. But yeah, all of this comes in one set. So I think it's a great price point and a super functional, helpful items when you have the little ones, because I have 2 under 5. Now check this out, y'all. This is a 3-tier organizer. Dividers in this already, which is nice. But let me also show y'all this. So, you know, you can lift it up. You have 3 tiers there. So you can put things in all 3 tiers. Great for a little trinkets, little office supplies, beauty items, bathrooms, you know, garage, nails, screws, things like that. But let me tell y'all this. Look at this. Ooh, do y'all see that? It's expandable. Game changing. Absolute game changing. So you have two sides. You don't have to push in both sides at one time, just depending on how deep your drawer is. If you need all the space, expand it as wide as it can go. They give you extra dividers here, so you can put in these expanded sides. So you can like divide up the space, however you would like. Let me see, y'all. There it is. Divide the space up however you would like. So you have all these dividers. So if you want to divide that space up, you can. And you still have your 3 layers and 3 tiers of storage. Absolutely awesome. You could put this in a office drawer. You can put pens in here. You can put all your office supplies, paper clips, thumbnails. Be creative, if you need more storage space. I would say put the heavier stuff on the bottom, especially like with lifting. That way, it'll stay down. But I like this. Like it. Love the adjustability of it. You can take that out and go smaller. Great little organizer. Also grabbed this desk organizer right here that has 3 drawers. So you can put this on a desk, and they actually have drawers that you can take these out. So this is great if you want to put like pens, markers, highlighters, have easy access to things, right on your desk. And you also get that shelf on top, so you still can stack things on top of there. Look at there. So, again, you can put notepads in here. You can get creative, but I love the structure. I love the functionality, and I can still use the space on top. So you can put this on a desk. You can put this in a bathroom, pretty much anywhere. Now, I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to use it for. I'm actually going to use it in my kiddo's room, and he's going to be able to sort his money. So as he's getting money, I'm going to label these. I'm going to put little labels on it, like give, save, or live, whatever, whichever. And then he can put his change, and he can put his dollar bills in here, like a little cash register, right? He can separate all his little money that he get. And as he get it, he can, learn how to give and save, right? And then he can spend the rest. But yeah, that's what I got it for. And I will label them later. It's almost kind of like a little cash register. But you can put coins and dollars in here. I wanted something that you could easily take out, easy put in. Because some of those containers on the market, it's easy to put in, but hard to take out. Also picked up a 4-pack of these stainless steel pans for my toaster oven, because I love using our toaster oven too. Again, mom life, busy life. I can still cook, but not have to worry about being over the stove, watching the kids, all of that. I can go help them with homework and stuff, and then still be cooking at the same time. So I love a toaster oven. These are amazing. I don't even have to oil or butter the bottom most of the times. Like I'll do bread, biscuits, toast, and it's fine. Like I take it out right when it's hot, and I have no issue with it sticking. So I am a huge fan of these. Plus I can stick them around the dishwasher. Again, making mom life easy. I try to cut down on how much I hand wash. So if anything can go in the dishwasher, great. Plus stainless steel lasts a long time. So this was another find. And again, I got 4 of them in the pack. So in case I don't get around to washing dishes that day, I still have a backup fresh new pan that I can use. If I have a dirty one and I don't get around to washing it, totally fine. Have a brand new one. I can just pop in here and bake some chicken or cook some food or some toast, and it's perfect. Okay, another thing I grabbed was this. It's like a freestanding purse holder, but I'm using it as a backpack station because I needed something where my kiddos could be independent. We have a mudroom, but it's too high for like my toddler, and it's just tucked away in the wrong area. I need it by the front door, which is where we're always in and out. So I grabbed this little station and I turned it into a backpack station. It's perfect. It has places to hang book bags, or you can set it down on the little shelf. There's also additional hooks, additional shelves. So like with my son, he can take out his notebook, put his binder up on the top shelf. And then I have a space too for a file holder, so I can put all the extra papers that comes throughout the school year. I can take them right in that file folder. And that way I can go through it later, but I have a place for all the clutter, because clutter is important, and having a place for it is great. So I love the storage compartments on this, and it's just an amazing little hack, but testing that out and it's perfect. Also got this gigantic calendar that I hung above my little DIY backpack station. And this is something especially nice for the whole family to see, because I cannot tell you how many times we get asked, when is this or when is that? When is the meeting? Or when, stuff at school. And so everybody, including my little toddler, can count. It's 2 days away, it's 3 days away. This is today. And so I do keep my phone, of course, for things that I need to remember, or mom and dad. But when it comes to the kids, everybody can see the calendar and see when things are due. I was using a chalk calendar, y'all, but I did not do a good job of like keeping up every month, redoing the next month. So I like that this one, I can just go through all the months, list all the events for the year, school events, all of that. And then I don't have to worry about month to month. So I really like, you also have a note section here. You can easily, put things in here. You can use the lines or not, I can write all the events because, school, sports, is so much happening, and I can go and get ahead, take out one time and do the whole year versus trying to catch up month to month, like with my chalkboard. I love my chalkboard though. I love it, y'all. I just was not good at upkeeping it. So that was my fault. There you guys go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments, what was your favorite find? Or if there's something you want me to test for you, let me know too, and I'll check it out. Don't forget to subscribe. Give me that thumbs up. And if you enjoyed this video, I'm sure you're also going to enjoy this next video as well.